This is high school basketball.
Here comes Potter. 3, 2. He's got to get it off. I don't know if he's got it off. He got it.
He'll end up right back into Dixon's hand. Dixon will find Martin on the three-point line, and Martin will hit it and tie the game. Adam Reek for the coach of Blue Ridge trying to pump up his team as they trail by 11.
And with 3 minutes left here in the first, Snowflake's got a 1-point lead and the basketball. Crosby knocks down a 3.
High school basketball is presented by Sholo Ford on iTalk 1067 and online at iTalk1067.com. Produced by White Mountain Youth Productions in cooperation with iTalk 1067 FM. High school basketball is also brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Black Diamond Auto Glass, Sunrise Park Resort, Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store, Deemer's Glass, Beeler Orthodontics, Summit Regional Medical Center, Octopus Car Wash, Native Grill and Wings, and Mountain Mobile Auto Glass. And now, Sholo Ford presents high school basketball.
St. Joseph's this morning had about 5 or 6 dunks, 3 alley-oop dunks, 2 of those just from inside half court. So they are definitely a team that will play above the rim. Here's Jamal's second off the front. So early 2-1 lead here for the Knights. Up comes JoJo Walker. JoJo with a 3. And it's good as Walker hits the long 3 for the Knights. Ganado pushes up the tempo. Both these teams are going to want to get out and run. They're going to both be very active on defense. Size might be different, but the tempo of the game is not going to be tonight. As Ganado's got it up at the top of the key, kicks it over to the corner. Back over to Michael Yellowhair. Michael Yellowhair up at the top, right elbow. Kicks it over to Timothy Benley, or Benali, sorry about that. Jamal at the top of the key. Pull up jumper, off and rebound there for the Knights. JoJo Walker brings the ball up. Swings it over there to Connor Moroni. Long 3 again by JoJo Walker, and he hits it. Walker with the big 3 to give the Knights an 8-1 lead, and that's going to bring a timeout from Ganado as their coach wants to talk it over. We'll step away. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 1067 worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
It's easy to see why the Ford F-150 is the #1 selling truck in America. For more than 40 years, no other truck has even come close. And Sholo Ford is hands down the best place to buy your next vehicle. Just take a look at Guy Hatch's promise. He won't be beat on any deal on any new Ford in the state of Arizona. And on top of that, you'll get a lifetime engine warranty. Go to SholoFord.com or visit them on the east end of the Deuce. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
Here for the Holiday Classic, the Ganado Hornets trailing the St. Joseph's Knights 8-1 here. 6 minutes left in the first period. Ganado across midcourt. Jamal inside, kicks it out. Here comes a drive, a pull-up jumper, and good from number 23 for Ganado. That's Justin Curley. Here comes St. Joseph. Back out to JoJo Walker. St. Joseph's got a guy at the top of the key. Here's over. Off. As Macbeth hits the front of the iron on a 3 attempt. Yellow hair over to Benali. Curley up top. Underneath. Blocked. And here comes JoJo Walker pushing the pace here. Oh, tried to pass inside to Michael Ramirez. Here's a long 3 off the front of the iron, rebounded by Ganado. They're going to slow it down and set up again into their offense. Here comes Justin Curley, moving people around. Over there to Jamal Coleman. Jamal pick and roll here. Up, Jamal with the big rebound and lays it in. Jamal Coleman, the big fella for the Ganado Hornets. Here comes Connor Moroni over to JoJo Walker. Walker into the corner to Macbeth, back to JoJo. Moroni inside of the... And there's it in. 2 points from Steele Brooks. Here comes Ganado. Curley gives the pass over, and that is rejected by St. Joseph's Cobb. Ganado's going to inbound on their sideline. Officials got the count into Jamal Coleman. Here comes Jamal hard to the hoop. And with the right hand, nice little touch shot there from the 6'9" fella from Ganado. Here comes JoJo Walker. JoJo with the long 3. You can see Walker's feeling it as he's shooting and jumping around as he's letting it go, thinking they're all gonna go in. Here's a 3 attempt from Ganado, and we're gonna have a reach foul here on Jamal as the coach is yelling for him not to reach, and he ends up grabbing Cobb for the Knights and gets called for his first. 3:20 left here in the first quarter. 10-7's our score with the Knights on top of the Hornets. Walker's got the ball up top. Big crossover, kick out for 3, and air ball there by Steele Brooks. Ganado got the ball at the right elbow. He's trying to set up an offense and get a backdoor cut here. St. Joseph's playing good man-to-man defense. Jamal for a long 3, in and out, as Brooks gets the rebound. Here comes Connor Moroni. JoJo Walker at the top of the elbow. Comes a screen, pick and roll, kick out. Moroni with the inside, loose ball. Battled, and we're gonna have a foul as we're gonna go to the line. As that foul is gonna be called on Justin Curley. of the Hornets. Send the Knights to the line for the Black Diamond Auto Glass free throws. We'll be looking for our Deemer's Glass man of the game as this goes on, and there's going to be, I'm assuming, going to be a lot of participants in that, as we're, like we talked about earlier, they're going to be playing above the rim in this game. Here's the second, and it's good as Ganado brings the ball up the court. JoJo Walker meets him at midcourt. St. Joseph staying in their man-to-man defense. Ganado swinging the ball around. Here's a three, and good as the Hornets, Justin Curley hits a three to bring this lead within 2. And out of bounds as the Knights throw it away. As in the Knights' first game, they won by about 40 plus. And in this one, they're now being tested by the Hornets. Under a minute left, 12-7 Knights. That's yellow hair over to Curley. Curley with the dribble. Curley gets the ball back, drives the lane here, and it is rejected. As the big fella, and we're gonna have an alley-oop dunk, and there it is. As we're talking high flyers, JoJo Walker throws it up to Cobb, and he puts it home with the alley-oop. And if you're a fan of White Mountain basketball, we don't see a whole lot of dunks in our area, other than Jamal as a 6'9" fella from Ganado gets some here and there. But this St. Joseph team has about 3 kids that can get up and above the rim and put it down with some authority. So under a minute left, 14-10, Knights over the Hornets. Here's a three from the corner, off rebound by Walker. Walker pushing up the pace, drives the lane, up with the left hand and misses. Cobb tries to get the rebound and put it back with nothing. Ganado down, almost throws it away, regains it. Pass underneath, up and under for the Hornets. Number 20 for the Hornets, William Curley. Also with his brother Justin Curley, number 23 on the court. So St. Joseph's going to play for one shot here as the first quarter is going to come to wind to an end. Here comes Walker with a jumper off the front of the iron. At the end of one, St. Joseph's Knights 14, Ganado Hornets 12. We'll step away. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk1067.com.
In today's challenging economy, having a college education is a must. Northland Pioneer College is here to help you prepare for your future. NPC is committed to providing you with the highest quality education with the lowest tuition cost in the state. We offer a variety of advanced learning classes to prepare you for a transfer or associate's degree, personal interest education, or earning your GED.
Contact an academic advisor for more information. Go online at npc.edu.
Back to Blue Ridge High School hosting the Holiday Classic. 17 high school basketball teams from Arizona and one from California making the trip up here to Pine Top. We've got a good one here as the Ganado Hornets trailing 2 to the St. Joseph Knights out of California. The St. Joseph's team got in about 3 o'clock this morning after winning a tournament in Las Vegas last night. And here we go with another alley-oop as JoJo Walker throws it to Cobb. And this place, you can just hear the electricity. As we've talked about, there's not too many people that dunk the ball around in their area other than the 6'9" fella from Ganado here that's going to the line. But alley-oop wise, there's nothing in a mountain like this. And St. Joseph is definitely putting on a show for this crowd here in Pinetop. So Jamal goes to the line, misses the first of the 2 Black Diamond Autoglass free throws. And our straight line play of the game right there from Walker to Cobb for Beeler Orthodontics, straight line play of the game, might have already won that play right there.
We were talking about it there at the break that, you know, he's going to be able to take a 2-hand, slam it down, and he did right there. It had plenty of clearance.
Man, I reffed their game this morning, and they had 2 of them from JoJo Walker to Cobb that were inside midcourt, just barely across the midcourt line. And that one was as thunderous as those this morning. As Jamal goes up big for a rebound. Jamal will be in the running for our Deemers glass man of the game. Here comes Ganado, kicks it out. Good, another man-to-man defense here for the Knights. As here's a 3 from in and out from William Curley. Rebound for the Knights as they come down. JoJo Walker on the right edge, kicks it over. Here's a long 3 from the Knights, as that was Scott Macbeth. And there's another rejection as Macbeth gets the best of Ganado there. As there's just other than Jamal on the floor, there's just a height advantage against Ganado, unfortunately. But Ganado playing well in this game. They're not shying away from any bit of this challenge.
Well, we saw earlier that knowing that he has the big guys against him underneath, he did a reverse layup.
Nice move by Ganado's number 23, Justin Curley, as he gets the Knights up in the air, spin move for the layup to bring the deficit within 2. Kicks it out over to Moroni, over to Macbeth into the corner, back to Macbeth, up top to JoJo Walker. JoJo drives on Jamal. And Jamal gets called for a foul there. As the coaches are not happy with that call. As the assistant coach here for Ganado letting one of the officials have it, as JoJo Walker hits the first of 2 of the Black Diamond Autoglass free throws. We'll also be looking for our Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store player of the game, as a few of these guys are in the running for that, as Walker makes both of his free throws. Ganado into the corner, drives baseline, thinks twice, brings up as Curley, here comes Walker. Walker with the dish over and up and good as number 24, Matt Chavez for the Knights. Curley gets Knights up in the air, and there's William Curley with a nice head fake. Gets the Knights up in the air and then hits the jumper. 5:35 left in the first half. Knights up 20-16 over the Hornets. Walker into the left corner. Baseline, swings it all the way across to Macbeth. Macbeth misses, but it's cleaned up. Cleaned up there by number 3, Connor Moroni, and the Knights will call a timeout. 22-16 is our score. We'll step away. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Many of our local sports players were born at the hospital, where Summit Obstetrics offers comfortable individual rooms for mom and baby. In case of a sports injury, the hospital ER is always staffed and prepared to take on the most serious injuries, and Summit features an advanced diagnostics department with state-of-the-art equipment. The Summit Healthcare orthopedic and therapy teams can help sports players overcome injuries and return to the game. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center wishes all players a successful and healthy season this year.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Show Low and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, lit to smile, love your smile.
Back to Blue Ridge High School, host of the Holiday Classic. We've got a good one here as St. Joseph Knights are leading the Ganado Hornets 22-16. Here is the Ganado bringing it up. And we've got a foul.
Coleman.
And it's a foul on Jamal. And Jamal Coleman comes out of the game with 3 fouls here in the first half. That's not going to sit well for the Ganado Hornets, as he is their lone big fella at 6'9". As we're going into the second quarter, we'll remind you, if you're looking to tip off your college education, tip it off with Northland Pioneer College. They've got the lowest tuition rates in Arizona. Here comes Ganado, gets a rebound. They're going to push it up the floor. Up underneath. As they decide to kick it out there. That's William Curley. And we've got a foul. We're going to go to the line for the Black Diamond Auto Glass free throws. As that foul is going to be on 25. Steele Brooks picks up his first. It's going to send Justin Curley to the line. And he makes the first of his 2, as Ganado chooses not put anybody in the free throw lane to work for any rebounds if they miss. They've got full confidence here. And it pays off as he makes both of his free throws. 22-18 here, 4:37 left in the half. Moroni's pass gets stolen, and JoJo Walker steals it with the layup as Walker picks up his teammate and gets the steal for an easy bucket. Ganado drives. As we've talked about, Ganado's not backing down from the size of St. Joseph, as they are taking it right to the hole as Ganado steals a pass from Walker. And there's the layup for Michael Yellowhair. As the Knights now have a 4-point lead. Knights bringing it up the floor here. Matt Chavez guarded over to Moroni. Moroni into the corner to Macbeth. Up top here to JoJo Walker. JoJo Walker guarded heavily by Michael Yellowhair. And here's a 3 that's off the rim and rebounded by the Hornets. Hornets pushing the pace here. Now they decide to pull it out. Here comes the drive from Curley. Curley off the rim, rebound by Moroni. Over for a layup there by Matt Chavez. This has been back and forth action as both teams have slowed it down at times, but then they both want to get out and run. As St. Joseph stays in their man-to-man defense. Oh, nice move there by Yellowhair. Yellowhair drives and gets him up in the air again. No, layup gets fouled. As now Yellowhair is going to go to the line. Go to the line for the Black Diamond Auto Glass free throws. And that foul is going to be on number 22, Scott McBeth. Board says that's his first.
Looks like Yellow Hair's another one. They have confidence in his free throws.
Absolutely. And maybe they've just decided, you know what, the height difference, we're just going to get back and play defense and take away the transition of the quickness of the Knights.
And the St. Josephs have been moving the ball up the court as quick as they can, too.
St. Joseph's is definitely, it's a fast team, and take nothing against Ganado right now. Ganado is hanging with the defending, I'm not sure what division that St. Joseph's is in, but they won their CIF state title last year in California. And their game this morning was a 45-point blowout against Santan Foothills. But right now, Ganado's giving them everything they can handle. And there's a rebound by Moroni, and with a putback off the JoJo Walker miss, Ganado brings it up. Just under 2.5 minutes left here in the first half. Ball swings around to Deontay Morgan. Morgan now gets to Justin Curley. Curley with a crossover dribble back over to Morgan. Morgan with a three that misses. Rebound by Ganado, and no call there. Ganado fans not happy behind us with that. Here's JoJo Walker, drives the baseline. And we have a foul. We're gonna have going to be before the shot on Deontay Morgan. So the Knights will take the ball out underneath their own basket. And here's a shot from McBeth. Long three off the front of the iron. Rebound there by Yellow Hair. Ganado across midcourt. Into the corner. And we've got a foul there on St. Joseph. On number 24, Matt Chavez gets called for a hold. Is number 20 for Ganado. William Curley checks in for Deontay Morgan. Ganado underneath their own hoop. Bounce pass in. There's a nice pass and missed layup there by the Hornets. As here comes St. Joseph's, and they get a foul and one as they get the reach call, hit on the arm. Nice up and under with the left hand. We're going to go to the line for the Black Diamond Autoglass free throw for the and one. For the Knights will be Matt Chavez at the line. As St. Joseph is now taking this to the biggest lead so far of the game of 9 at 31-22. Minute 24 left in the game, or left in this first half. Ganado swings it over to the left corner. Back up to left elbow. Over to the right corner, pump fake. Three-pointer off the glass and out. Rebound by Ganado. Here comes Yellow Hair, up and under. Whoa, what a shot! And the ball is stolen, and Ganado gets another two. What a play! As Ganado battling back, they get a nice up and under from Yellow Hair, then the ball stolen for two. JoJo Walker gets the ball stolen. Now Ganado throws it away. Here comes McBeth, misses the layup. McBeth gets another one, puts it back. It's now 23 seconds left in the game. Left in the first half. 33-26. Knights over the Hornets. Coaching staff for Ganado upset with wanting a push in the back, and McBeth just, from where I'm at, looks like he was just, straight up behind him, never went through and took away the guys, took away what he was trying to do as far as his position. So that's the end of the first half. The Knights of St. Joseph up 33-26 over the Hornets of Ganado. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7, worldwide on iTalk 106.7.com.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
As we've got a good one going here as the St. Joseph Knights lead 33-26 over the Ganado Hornets. We've seen three-pointers, we've seen alley-oop dunks, which is not at all what we see up in this area. And been a very entertaining game. And Ty, what do you have for our scoring stuff and some of our rebounds? I mean, I guess we're not keeping track of rebounds, but any foul trouble we have for either team.
Yeah, we've got the Ganado Hornets now. 5 of their players have scored. Top leading scorer right now is Justin Curley with 9 points. Then Yellow Hair with 6. And Coleman's got 5. Curley with 4. And Bentley with 2. What they've got to worry about is their big man, Jamal. Yeah. He's got 3 fouls. So they're going to have to play him safe, and hopefully he stays out of the foul trouble because they're going to need him at least some of that height.
And one of those fouls was one where his coach is yelling him to get back, stop reaching on a rebound, and he just got one of those fouls that as a coach you don't ever want to see just picking up a – now it was a foul, but it's one of those cheap fouls that could have been avoided if he just gets back on defense.
Right, he was probably aggravated as he tried to get in there underneath and missed the shot, and – when you get frustrated like that, you do some reaching.
Now, what do we have for the Knights as for foul trouble and some points for the St. Joseph Knights?
Knights right now are doing real well on foul trouble. The only one that has 2 fouls is Cobb. And scoring, they've got 6 players that are scored out there, but leading the way, JoJo Walker, 10 points. And, I mean, if we kept assists, that guy would be up there probably in that double-double right now.
Oh, absolutely.
He's watching. He's looking for those passes underneath. Next to him is Chavez with 7, and then you got Moroni, Cobb, Macbeth, and Brooks, all with 4 points.
We're looking at our percentages. Ganado shooting 29% from the field, while St. Joseph Knights are shooting 41%. And I mean, with that percentage, it's we're a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, it's really, really close when you have that difference in the percentage in that. Well, the Knights, when you get that real close 2-3 footers right there, layups and that, hopefully your percentage goes up.
So our halftime report's brought to you by Sunrise Park Resort. Celebrate your New Year Eve at Sunrise Ski Park with night skiing and fireworks. Go to sunriseskipark.com for details. That's sunriseskipark.com. We're going to step away. We'll come back. 6-point ball game here for the St. Joseph Knights and Ganado Hornets. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
It's easy to see why the Ford F-150 is the #1 selling truck in America. For more than 40 years, no other truck has even come close. And Sholo Ford is hands down the best place to buy your next vehicle. Just take a look at Guy Hatch's promise. He won't be beat on any deal on any new Ford in the state of Arizona. And on top of that, you'll get a lifetime engine warranty. Go to SholoFord.com or visit them on the east end of the Deuce. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
In today's challenging economy, having a college education is a must. Northland Pioneer College is here to help you prepare for your future. NPC is committed to providing you with the highest quality education with the lowest tuition cost in the state. We offer a variety of advanced learning classes to prepare you for a transfer or associate's degree, personal interest education, or earning your GED.
Contact an academic advisor for more information. Go online at npc.edu. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Many of our local sports players were born at the hospital, where Summit Obstetrics offers comfortable individual rooms for mom and baby. In case of a sports injury, the hospital ER is always staffed and prepared to take on the most serious injuries, and Summit features an advanced diagnostics department with state-of-the-art equipment. The Summit Healthcare orthopedic and therapy teams can help sports players overcome injuries and return to the game. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center wishes all players a successful and healthy season this year.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Show Low and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Welcome back to Blue Ridge High School as they are hosting the Holiday Classic. Here, 17 teams. One of those from California being featured here right now as the St. Joseph Knights are taking on the Ganado Hornets. 33-26 as St. Joseph leads the Hornets. Been a back and forth game. Biggest lead was up to 10. Was that the biggest? 9?
I think they were right around 10.
And then Ganado right there at the half made a layup, stole the inbound pass, and got this lead back within their deficit within 6. as we're getting ready to start the second half here. We'll tip off the second half with Northland Pioneer College. So when you're looking to tip off your college education, choose the college with the lowest tuition in Arizona. That's Northland Pioneer College. We talked at halftime about JoJo Walker and his 10 points. He's definitely in the running for our Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store player of the game. As Ganado now here going. Little pull-up jumper there for Justin Curley. As Curley hits the little runner. And there's a two-pointer there for the Knights. I missed who got that one.
Macbeth with a nice little free throw jump shot there. Pulls up, gets nice height, swish, bottom of the net.
Macbeth with a nice little floater there. Here's Yellow Hair up at the top of the key. Over to Justin Curley. Curley swings it over to his brother William. Back over to brother here. Could be cousin to cousin, I guess. Here's a drive, and Jamal goes up. Rebound by the Knights. That was Moroni over to JoJo Walker. Speedy JoJo Walker drives up and under, and good. We'll count it as Walker gets hit in the head. Gonna get the and one. Gonna go to the line for the Black Diamond Auto Glass free throw. As I talked to the coach at halftime, Walker going on after his high school career to go play at Portland D1 school. Go play point guard up there. Seeing him today, kid's quick, fast, got a good shot, but assist is what Ty, you and I were talking about. We don't have that, but he's definitely in that double-double range.
You know, we're sitting there talking about it. Ganado has the one big, tall Jamal, but they're not afraid to take it to St. Joseph's big guys. They get down and battle underneath.
They have definitely not shied away from the height of Ganado as Walker drives and up and under, off the glass and in as Walker gets another one. And here comes Ganado again as we're back and forth here. Inside to Jamal. Jamal up, gets the ball hit away. Three-pointer off the rim, rebounded by Moroni. Moroni drives the lane all the way to the hoop, and we're gonna have a charge. As Ganado just takes it and just stands there and takes the charge as Moroni tried to go coast to coast, and Ganado beat him to the spot and took the charge. Great defensive play there by the Hornets. Here, Yellow Hair over to Curley. Curley up to Jamal. Jamal drives, spin, up and over the big fella Cobb, as Jamal with the spin move and the jumper over the big fella Cobb of the St. Joseph Knights. And they say if Jamal's 6'9", Cobb's sitting at 6'8.5", because these two guys are we're gonna see a good fun matchup of the big fellas inside. Here's Yellow Hair driving the lane. Try to pass underneath and off the foot of Cobb. Matt Chavez checks back in for the Knights as Moroni checks out. Connor Moroni. Hornets inbound the ball underneath their own hoop. Jamal sets a screen here. As that's ball's blocked there by the Knights. Jamal steals it. Coleman with the steal. Here's a three from Yellow Hair, and it's nothing but net. Yellow Hair hits the three, and we're back to a 6-point deficit here for the Hornets. JoJo Walker over midcourt. Pass it over to Macbeth. Macbeth back to the corner. Walker baseline. Kicks it into Cobb, and Cobb with the kiss off the glass for two. Nice pass. Good touch there by the big fella Cobb of the Knights. Yellow Hair over to Justin Curley. Curley back to Yellow Hair. Yellow Hair with the long three. He's feeling it off the board. Cobb with the rebound. Outlet pass deflected as Ganado, very active with their hands, gets the deflection. The ball goes out.
St. Joseph really trying to move that ball up quick. 2 passes, trying to get it down underneath, and a little tip there. Ganado knocks it out.
Walker into Macbeth. Back to Walker in the left corner. Walker goes baseline as Walker is quick. And Walker up and over Jamal Coleman for 2 as he gets the kiss off the glass. Yellow Hair up over midcourt. And the show Walker's putting on, he's going to definitely be in the running for the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store Player of the Game. As there's Curley, nice running floater from Justin Curley. And now the ball goes off of the Knights. As the Knights give the Hornets another free possession. 8-point game here, 43-35, 3.5 minutes left here in the third. Ganado into Jamal. Jamal throws one down! And Jamal Coleman puts one down two-handed. And you can hear the fans here going nuts. If they've probably seen more dunks in this game for some of the residents in this area. I mean, not that aren't following the Ganado Hornets. In this game, they've seen it in a long time. And there's a block by Cobb. Cobb pulls the LeBron James and chases it down from the backside and says no layup. Cobb tries to go around. Cobb comes up ginger on a knee. And looks like he caught a knee to the thigh. Here's the three from the corner off. Rebound by the Hornets. Justin Curley puts it out to Yellow Hair. Yellow Hair resets the offense, brings the ball up to the top of the key. We've got a referee's timeout here. And we've got a sub coming in. So, see some good sportsmanship here going on by Cobb and Coleman as the two big fellas talking, and Coleman checking on to make sure his, Cobb's legs feeling good. Coleman's up to this challenge. He is by far always the biggest guy on the court, and for him to now have a challenge of someone at equal height here, and we're seeing Coleman step up to that challenge.
He is. He's trying to work it down low. He's asking for the ball for him.
And Cobb deflects it as they tried to reach it into Coleman. And Coleman gets back on defense, tells Cobb he's not going to get an easy dunk as Walker misses, and Cobb gets the rebound with the layup as the Knights call a timeout. We're going to step away. 45-37, Knights over the Hornets. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
It's easy to see why the Ford F-150 is the #1 selling truck in America. For more than 40 years, no other truck has even come close. And Sholo Ford is hands down the best place to buy your next vehicle. Just take a look at Guy Hatch's promise. He won't be beat on any deal on any new Ford in the state of Arizona. And on top of that, you'll get a lifetime engine warranty. Go to SholoFord.com or visit them on the east end of the Deuce. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
In today's challenging economy, having a college education is a must. Northland Pioneer College is here to help you prepare for your future. NPC is committed to providing you with the highest quality education with the lowest tuition cost in the state. We offer a variety of advanced learning classes to prepare you for a transfer or associate's degree, personal interest education, or earning your GED.
Contact an academic advisor for more information. Go online at npc.edu.
Welcome back to Blue Ridge High School as they're hosting the Holiday Classic basketball tournament. We've got the St. Joseph Knights against the Ganado Hornets. St. Joseph's up 45-37 here, minute 50 left in the third quarter. Ganado down on the right side. Back up top, over to the left elbow. Back up top, and Justin Curley over to Yellow Hair. St. Joseph's now in a zone defense. They got out of their man-to-man defense and working on their zone defense, and they're very active, staying out of, keeping Ganado off that three-point line. Coleman inside on Cobb, up and over, off the front of the iron as Coleman now has to hustle back as Cobb gets moving down court. JoJo Walker slowing up the pace as he's walking the ball up, gets it over midcourt, over to Macbeth, back in the corner to Walker. Walker out. Saved there by the Knights. Macbeth into the corner. Moroni kicks it over. Walker cross court to rebound there by Jamal Coleman.
Well, Cobb tried to get that little tip in there. He tried to get up to tip it back in there on that miss.
St. Joseph coach wanted a foul on the putback. Didn't get it. Justin Curley gets the ball back from Timothy Benali. Inside to Jamal. Jamal goes up and through Cobb as Coleman gets the two. 17 seconds here left in the third. 6-point ball game. St. Joseph's going to play for one final shot. Moroni gives it up to JoJo Walker. Walker on yellow hair. Cobb sets the screen. Cobb on the pick and roll wasn't looking as JoJo Walker made an excellent pass. And Cobb just didn't get his head around to pick up on the pick and roll pass from Walker. We're gonna get time put back on the clock as no one tipped that inbound pass. So the ball goes back, by rule, the ball goes back to where it was inbounded from Ganado as the St. Joseph Knights will now inbound it to the left of their basket with, should be 0.9 seconds left on the clock. There we go, as the clock operator gets his zeros in order. St. Joseph's going to inbound here as they get in, and it's up and under as they use the big fella Cobb as the decoy and hit Moroni underneath. We're going to the fourth. 47-39, Knights over the Hornets. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and on iTalk1067.com.
Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Many of our local sports players were born at the hospital, where Summit Obstetrics offers comfortable individual rooms for mom and baby. In case of a sports injury, the hospital ER is always staffed and prepared to take on the most serious injuries, and Summit features an advanced diagnostics department with state-of-the-art equipment. The Summit Healthcare orthopedic and therapy teams can help sports players overcome injuries and return to the game. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center wishes all players a successful and healthy season this year.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Show Low and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
Joseph Knights lead 47-39 over the Ganado Hornets. And we're going to tip off this third quarter with Northland Pioneer College. When it comes to tipping off your college education, choose the college with the lowest tuition in Arizona, and that's Northland Pioneer College. And JoJo Walker drives, and it is rejected by Jamal Coleman as Walker gets stuffed at the rim as he tries to drive baseline. And the 6'9" big fella from Ganado says no. And then there's a missed three. And now Macbeth on Macbeth with the pull-up jumper for the Knights. And now we are in a 10-point lead here for the Knights, the biggest lead of the game for anybody here as we start the fourth quarter. Ganado throws it away. Here comes Moroni. Moroni gets the ball over midcourt. Inside to Steele Brooks. Rebound there by the Hornets. Hornets bring the ball up. That was Timothy Benali. Gives the ball up. He gets it back. Kicks it up top to William Curley. Curley over to Justin Curley. Up over to Timothy Benali. Benali back to Curley. And the fans are wanting them to push it as they're swinging the ball around. And now they put up a three and off the rim. And Cobb gets the rebound up over Jamal Coleman. As the two big fellas battling for that board inside. There's a nice running floater. Nice play there by Moroni. Moroni up over Coleman there with the nice one-handed floater. And there's a nice putback there by Jamal Coleman. Coleman with the spin move on Cobb, puts it in with the layup. JoJo Walker in the corner for three. Nothing but net as JoJo Walker hits another three. And the Ganado head coach calls the timeout. So we're going to step away here. 54-41 is our score. This is Show Low Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 worldwide and iTalk1067.com.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Welcome back to Blue Ridge High School as we've got St. Joseph Knights against the Ganado Hornets here at the Holiday Classic. 54-41 is our score, Knights over the Hornets. We're still looking for a play here to take away from the alley-oop dunk for our Beeler Orthodontics straight line play of the game. We'll see if the last 5.5 minutes can produce something to top that one for us. And here comes Jamal as he's coming in, and he's gonna go to the line for the Black Diamond Auto Glass free throws as he gets fouled on a spin move to the basket. If Jamal wouldn't have got in some foul trouble early on, he would have been in the running possibly for our Deemer's Glass man of the game as well there, Ty.
Yeah, I mean, he the first half got in his foul trouble in that, but you look at the second half so far, he's putting up the boards. He's down there getting the buckets, going over top of Cobb when he can.
Misses second of two. We'll also be looking for our player of the game, sponsored by Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store. Nice pull up there by Macbeth off the front of the rim. Rebound, as we're talking about, a rebound there by Coleman. Three-pointer on the way, off the front of the rim. We've got a foul. We're going to shoot three as Moroni hits Benali on the follow-through. We're going to shoot three here of the Black Diamond Auto Glass free throws. Benali to the line. Misses the first of three. 4:55 left here in the game. 54-42. As the Knights have now extended the largest lead that we've had here in this game. Misses the second of three. He's got one shot, one try left here. Benali up, misses all three from the charity stripe. Here comes Moroni up over midcourt, over to Macbeth. Macbeth in the corner for JoJo Walker for another three. Nothing but net as Walker, I think Walker's only missed 2 threes this entire game.
Definitely, he's got 4 threes on the night, so he's doing really well out there.
And there's a nice left-handed or right-handed by Dante Morgan. Is Morgan with the putback. Walker gives it up to Moroni. Moroni brings the ball up over midcourt. Guarded there by Michael Yellowhair. JoJo in the corner again. Off. Nobody has been able to guard Walker in that left corner, and they've left him open all game from that corner. And he's, if I'm remembering right, he's now 4 for 7 from behind the arc. Coleman inside, up on the big fella, and there's a, oh, we're going jump ball. As we've got a tie up underneath as Coleman gets the ball tied up there from the backside, and they call it, the official calls a jump ball. Yellowhair underneath, kicks it out, long three. Outlet pass, here comes Walker. Walker decides to not, now he decides to drive in. Kicks it over to Cobb. Cobb, finger roll off the glass and in. Here comes Yellowhair. Yellowhair up over to Justin Curley. Curley back to Yellowhair. Pump fake, drives the lane. Blocked by Cobb. Outlet pass to Walker. Here comes the alley-oop. And they tried to throw that one down. The coach is excited. Even on the miss, people are excited because of just the effort.
Yeah, he definitely had the height on that. He just couldn't grab that ball as he tossed it up in order to pull it down.
And JoJo Walker misses the three, gets his own rebound, drives the lane, and gets fouled for the and one. So that foul's on Coleman, as Coleman stretching out a calf right there. Another show of class here by the Knights as JoJo Walker goes up to Coleman to check on him. Walker's going to go to the free throw line here for the Black Diamond Auto Glass free throws. Misses the and one. Here comes the Hornets, trailing 61-44 now. Justin Curley up to Yellowhair. Yellowhair over to Benali. Rebound by the Knights. JoJo Walker asks for the ball, slows it down. Kicks it over to Moroni. Moroni inside there to Steele Brooks. Brooks outside to Walker. Walker's holding it. Inside to Moroni as he slips in on the backside. Misses the layup. Rebound by Coleman. Drive the lane. Pass, nobody there. Outlet pass here. And we've got a two-handed slam by Macbeth as Macbeth throws one down. Here's Yellowhair. Drive, jump stop, and a foul. As Justin Curley drives to the lane and gets fouled by Steele Brooks. Brooks his second. Gonna send Justin Curley to the line for the Black Diamond Auto Glass free throws. First of two is good. 1:57 here left in the game as the Knights have just pulled away here with the 63-45 lead now. Here's the second of two, missed. Rebound by the Knights. JoJo Walker brings it up over to Moroni. Moroni back over to Walker. Here's the alley-oop. Macbeth tried for the alley-oop, wasn't there. They're gonna set it up again. Trying to set up that alley-oop. Here comes, not closely guarded. Now here's the count. JoJo Walker with the crossover. Alley-oop. to Cobb as Cobb throws it down. As JoJo Walker drives the lane, sucks the defense in, and Cobb. Now they answer as Justin Curley for the Hornets hits a three as we're a minute 5 left in the game. Swings it over cross court to Moroni. Moroni pulls it out. Going back cross court to Macbeth. Inside to Steele Brooks. Brooks gets the easy layup for the Knights. 45 seconds left here in the game. Knights up 67-48. Jamal Coleman tries for the dunk and misses as he tried to go around Cobb. Had an open look. Ball slipped out of his hand. Here comes Moroni into the corner to Macbeth. Back to Moroni into the other top of the corner for Cobb. Cobb top of the key. Knights just swinging around. Look like they're content with this win. Looks like it's going to end up being 67-48 will be our final here as the Knights of St. Joseph out of California will beat the Hornets of Ganado. 67-48 is our final. What a game. Up and down, saw some dunks. Fun game going on here. All right, Ty, we've got to pick our straight line play of the game from Beeler Orthodontics. We've talked about it a lot, that anything come close to topping the alley-oop dunk by Cobb from Walker.
Cobb had some great alley-oop dunks. But to take the cake, it's got to be the two-hand throwdown that he did earlier in the first half. I do believe that one was with the most authority. Although he gets height with the one hand here.
Oh, yeah.
Here at the end and gets it down, the two-hand is what does it.
Yeah, he came out of the right corner from the three-point line, came down and just was outstanding, threw it down on a great pass from JoJo Walker. So that's our Beeler Orthodontics straight line play of the game. Now let's go to our Deemer's Glass. Glassman, if you need glass for your home or business, Deemer's Glass in Lakeside is hands down the best place to call. Quality glass at affordable prices. Deemer's Glass, call 1-888-GLASSMAN. Who do you have for our Glassman? I know we talked about Jamal. Did Jamal come out on top?
You know, Jamal worked really hard underneath there, and even though Cobb was on him all the time, Jamal kept fighting it, and he figured out how to use that glass, and he did. Most of his rebounds came up strong on a lot of those, and I would have to say that the glass man goes to him.
Can't disagree with that. Jamal Coleman is our glass man of the game. And real quick, we're talking about shooting percentages. Ganado in that second half was 35% from the field, while St. Joseph, we talked about them pulling away, shot 52% from the field. So that lopsidedness there was our difference. Our Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store player of the game. If you're for your best selection of hiking, hunting, fishing, camping gear on the mountain, go to Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store, south of Pine Top on Highway 260. And if you followed this game and listened to our broadcast, you heard one kid's name throughout the entire game. And not knowing who you're picking, I'm pretty sure I know who you're picking.
You know, it was, we don't keep the stats for assists, but he was there.
Oh, absolutely.
Driving the lane, he can sit there and go with the left hand, reverse it. It doesn't matter. He was always there. And then the second half, hey, let's sit in the corner and just pop some threes. JoJo Walker was outstanding.
How many points did he end up with? He had 10 in the first half. We'll count those up real fast for our Honda. Congratulations, JoJo Walker, on our Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store player of the game.
24 points for JoJo Walker.
As Walker, as you hear, finishes with 24 points, and he was definitely in double digits for assists. So he, again, without keeping those stats, he was easily in a double-double. So again, we want to thank the kids from the White Mountain Youth Productions from Show Low High School and Snowflake High School. We also want to thank our sponsors, Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, Ace Hardware in Pine Top, Heber, and Sholo, Sunrise Park Resort, Northland Pioneer College, Summit Regional Medical Center, Beeler Orthodontics, Subway, Eat Fresh, Deemer's Glass, the Indian Pine Restaurant at Honda, Octopus Car Wash, Black Diamond Auto Glass, Native Grill and Wings. 67-48 is our final. St. Joseph Knights over the Ganado Hornets. 21 minutes left till the next game as Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets are taking on somebody. Their second team's not out here yet. So check back. We'll have another one coming. This was Show Low Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7, worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
This has been Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7, KNKI Pine Top, and iTalk1067.com. High school basketball is also brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Black Diamond Auto Glass, Sunrise Park Resort, Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store, Deemer's Glass, Beeler Orthodontics, Summit Regional Medical Center, Octopus Car Wash, Native Grill and Wings, and Mountain Mobile Auto Glass. This broadcast has been a copyrighted production of iTalk 106.7 and Country Mountain Airwaves, a Kopnicki communication station. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or use of this broadcast without expressed written consent of iTalk 106.7 or Country Mountain Airwaves is strictly prohibited. For more information on this game and other games around the region, go to iTalk1067.com.